because I do see you regularly. I want you to come back and read more Torah for us. Read Torah for us whenever you can. High holidays, Minyan, please come back. Do it over and over again. And that's why we say Shechianu for you. I also want you to come, and when you're 83 years old, 70 plus 13, I want you to also read Torah. And for that we say a Shechianu. So together we go, Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehechianu v'kiyamanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. We call forward cousins Brian and Sarah Schlesinger to lift and dress the Torah. Please rise. Ooh. Candy throwing is now over.
You may be seated.
We're now going to hear Louis chant some Haftorah for us.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bahar bin v'im tovim v'ratza v'divrehem hane'emarim be'emet. Baruch atah Adonai Haboher Batorah Moshe Avdo Uvin Vie Ha'emet Vatsedek Ki lo yitosh Adonai et amo ba'avur shemo hagadol Ki ho'il Adonai la'asot ethem lo le'am. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam sur kol ha'olamim sadiq b'chol hadorot ha'el ha'ne'eman ha'boher ve'oseh ha'medaber u'mekayem shekol devarav emet v'tzedek al ha'torah ve'al ha'avodah ve'al hanvi'im va'al yom ha'shabbat hazeh shenatata lanu Adonai Eloheinu likdusha ve'limnuha lechavod ultifaret al hakol Adonai Eloheinu anachnu modim la ha'umvarchim ota yet barashim ha befi kol hai tamid le'olam va'ed Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh ha'shabbat.
Louis, don't go away yet. Do you have your bar mitzvah speech? You ready to go? Louis spent a lot of months actually working on this speech, put a lot of thought behind what the portion Korach meant to him, and now he'll share those thoughts with you.
A part of our observance of Shabbat is to read a portion of the Torah called the Parsha and try to relate it to our lives today. My Parsha is Korah. It is about the rebellion against Moses and Aaron led by their cousin Korah. Korah, Datan, Aviram, and On, and 250 men confronted Moses and Aaron with the following statement. You have too much. For all the community they are holy, and all in their midst is the Lord. And why should you raise yourselves up over the Lord's assembly? Korah is stating that Moses and Aaron have too much power and that everyone, not just Moses and Aaron, are holy. If you know nothing about what is happening behind the scenes, the argument seems plausible. Shouldn't everyone be equal? Today, there is no central Jewish leader who makes decisions for all Jews. We no longer have priests. Our rabbis are viewed as teachers. Especially in Reconstructionist Judaism, they are not policymakers, but rather they share their insight into thousands of years of writing and commentaries. As a congregation, we set policy together. Sounds a lot like what the rebels were proposing. However, there is one huge difference: motivation. The rebels had an ulterior motive. They wanted power and they were jealous. Their actions were not taken with a pure heart. Korah was not satisfied with his position among the Levites. He was jealous, and he has been passed down over the leadership position that had been given to him and his cousin, even though his father was younger than Korah. The birthright theme throughout the Torah: remember how Jacob stole the blessing due to his older brother Esau? Remember how Joseph received his father's gifts in favor even though he wasn't the oldest? Korah and the other rebels, like the other characters in the Torah, did not seem to get that birth order doesn't matter. Rather, it is your actions that define who you are and how you will be perceived. Moses gave Korah a chance to back down and return to his previous position as a prominent member of the tribe of Levi. Moses knew that the rebels would feel God's wrath if they continued on this path. Korah chose not to back down. Korah's argument that all Israelites were holy and should be equal would have credibility had he truly believed it. Why do I think he was speaking with a full heart? Well, the Bible tells us that the earth opened its mouth and swallowed them up, all Korah's people, and they went down alive in Sheol. The earth closed over them, and they vanished from the midst of our congregation. Sounds a lot to me that God felt that Korah was using this for his own personal aggrandizement. As God's actions show, the type of behavior should never be rewarded. The Torah is written in Hebrew without vowels. This means that the different words are created by inserting different vowels. Sometimes the vowels are chosen to very different interpretations. Numbers chapter 16, verse 5 is such an example. Depending on the translation, God either judges us and takes action, or we make choices and God reacts. If you read the words in verse 5 as Boker Vayoda, in the morning God will make known. Then it is as if God is judging. However, if you read Boker Vayeda, God will have investigated and know. Then God's decision is based on Korah's choice. As it states in the 1 Samuel, man looks outward, but the Lord looks into the heart. I prefer the second translations. God investigates Korah's heart and finds that it's not pure. Without a pure heart, his words are false. When we take actions in the name of holiness in God, we need to make sure we are doing so in an honest way. We learn from the rabbinic text, Pasikta Rabbatai, who assumes authority to profit is no better than a thief. Korah was the thief who tried to profit, assuming authority that wasn't his. If he had only acted with a pure heart, the outcome might have been different.